everybody, and happy birthday, America. It's the 4th of July. My name's Rich Glazier, and we're going to take a look at Wednesday's races run on that same 4th of July. You know, back in the old days, 4th of July was closing day at Delaware Park. From the 31st of May to the 4th of July. But now it's just in the middle. We haven't even gotten to our big races yet, but they're coming. This Saturday's the Delaware Oaks, and the Saturday after that is the Delaware Handicap. So our two biggest weeks of the year coming up here at Delaware. Well, we had a good crowd out here today on the 4th of July, and we had a fast track and a firm turf. Now, if you're a regular watcher of this show, you know that we have a horse called Bungee come down. Bungee gets all out for the 4th of July. He changes his clothes. He comes down in costume, very patriotic. Take a look at Bungee after he hits me in the arm. Look at that. He's got stars and stripes. He's got an American flag on his hindquarters. He just dyed his mane red, white, and blue. Wow. Wow, does he go a lot of trouble for one day. Yes, you do, Bungee. Now, the best thing you can do, though, forget about your outfit. We want you to give us a winner for tomorrow, Thursday, here at Delaware Park. He likes my hat. Fort Brandy, a horse running on Thursday at Delaware Park on the turf, is Bungee's 4th of July pick for the 5th of July. All right, Bungee, I'm real proud of your outfit. Now go get back in your old one. Thank you. All right, that takes care of that matter. And now we'll head to the races, starting with race number 1. Here's the field. Scratch the 1 in the first race. So 5 of them will go. John Curran is the announcer. Hope he calls your horses home first. Good luck. Here's the opener.
And they're off. Cudahy got away a bit awkwardly there at the start there, giving the field a few lengths. Unbridled Gift goes right for that lead, has it by a length. Grandpa's Dream rushing up on the inside quickly with the rail to challenge that one as they make their way down the back stretch. But now Unbridled Gift spurts free once again, opens up 2.5. Up on the outside, Big City Blues down toward the inside, Grandpa's Dream. Then a length further back, that's Bronx Sandman, and the slow starter Cudahy is your trailer as they race into the turn. Unbridled Gift showing the way, leads it by a length. Big City Blues right there stalking in second, left and it further back to Grandpa's Dream, and right there alongside, that's Bronx Sandman. Cudahy still the trailer with 3/8 to go. On the front end, Unbridled Gift by a half. Up on the outside, Big City Blues. Cudahy is trying to kick it in the far outside with a wide journey going down toward the inside. Grandpa's Blues as they turn for home. All 5 still with a shot with a furlong to go. Big City Blues leads it now by a length and a half. Coming on the outside, Cudahy's flattened out just a bit. On the inside, Grandpa's Dream is trying to kick back. Right there, Bronx Sandman, but it's Big City Blues holding sway. Big City Blues, Alex Cintron takes the opener by a length and a half. Cudahy ran a big race considering the start, followed by
And the opener goes to Big City Blues, taking that for, it's a sin if you didn't bet on Cintron. Alex Cintron for Lacey Gaudet, shipping up from Maryland for Team Gaudet. 1780, 640, and 480. Second was the 6 Courageon for Fergal Lynch, $4 and 280. And Bronx Sandman was third for Wes Hamilton, 380. Exact to 52.60 to try 217.60. There was no super in the first race because of the scratches. On to race 2 we go. And once again, we had a couple scratches. The plain one, part of an entry, and the 5. So that's why there was no super in this race. But here they go.
And they're off. Petipa toward the outside, away well. Also right there is Mighty Minnie toward the inside. Secret Rose Trying to be taken in hand is Secret Rose as they make their way to that first turn. And from the outside, Patipa's going to cross over and get that lead. Has it by 1.5 lengths. Up on the outside, it's Mighty Mini toward the inside. Secret Rose. Federica's going to be caught 3 wide around that bend. And Only One Wish is your trailer, but only about 3.5 lengths separates the field as they make their way around the clubhouse turn. Federica up on the outside, rushing up to challenge for now. Get that lead as they reach the backstretch. Federica opens up 2 on the field. Patipa back into second, followed by Mighty Mini. Half length further back in third. Opening quarter went in 25 flat. The reason for that early move by Federica and jockey Pedro Roquina as they make their way down the backstretch. We'll see if that early move pays off. She opens up 4 on the field. Patipa racing in second, followed by Secret Rose and Mighty Mini up on the outside. Only One Wish, the trailer. They cover the half in 48 4. So that was a pretty quick quarter they ran there as they raced into the turn. And Federica made that run. Let's see how much she has left now with 3/8 to go. As Patipa coming back for more. Mighty Mini also on the move. They're about to engulf Federica, followed by Secret Rose right behind them. Then Only One Wish is the trailer. Around the bend on the front end, it's Patipa. Mighty Mini to the outside. Secret Rose taking over third. Dropping back, Federica. Only One Wish is your trailer as they turn for home. The 6 in 14 4. And on the front end, Patipa trying to fend off Secret Rose, who's slipping through on the inside. Up on the outside, Mighty Mini. 3 across the track. A 16th to go. And Secret Rose getting on through and begins to edge away for Jose Garcia. Secret Rose will win it. Going to be the battle for second with Patipa hanging on to that. Mighty Mini got third. Only One Wish up for fourth.
And Secret Rose gets the job done today for Jose Garcia and Victor Carrasco for the Galas Stables, 9:45, 22:60. Patipa was second for Cintron, 482.10, and Mighty Mini was third with Koa, 210. Exacta 29, try 91.20, double $81.
Claim.
Yeah, the only claim of the day, Patipa, claimed by Wally Nielsen. All right, to the turf we go for the third race on the 4th of July. Scratch 2, 10, 11, and 12, and 13 and 14. Turf is firm. Here's John with the call.
And they're off. Pride Alert away well toward the inside. A little more summertime is there. Also, in between horses, Jumpin' Jet far outside. Tell Me Softly, Alidaris. They're about 5 across the track in the early going. And 3 more right behind them. Only one taken off the pace is Lucky to Run, who sits at the back of the pack, saving all the ground. A little more summertime. Jumpin' Jet, Alidaris, Tell Me Softly, 4 across the track. In behind them, Kaylin Elaine has had a good rail trip. The favorite Baylor's right there in 6th, followed by Pride Alert, then Lucky to Run, about 9 lengths top to bottom. Opening quarter was 24 flat as they race down the backstretch. On the front end, Jumpin' Jet now leads it by 2. A little more summertime toward the inside. Up on the outside, Kaylin Elaine has taken over second. Now Baylor, the favorite in between horses, looking to advance now. Alidaris has dropped back. Lucky to Run advancing with the rail just a bit, followed by Tell Me Softly and Pride Alert. They cover the half in 47 3, half mile to go. On the front end, Jumpin' Jet. Here comes your favorite Baylor making a bid. Right there, that's Kaylin Lane, a close up third. Then a gap of 2.5 lengths further back to Little More Summertime. Lucky to Run and lengthening stride a bit. Followed by Alidaris. The trailer is still Telling Me Softly. And Pride Alert as they turn for home with Baylor. Now advancing by 2 lengths on the field. The favorite Baylor in command at the top of the stretch. On the inside, dropping back, Jumpin' Jet. Lucky to Run, rallies on the far outside. Kaylin Lane also right there between horses and a little more summertime. But it's Baylor striding away nicely. Lucky to Run doing battle with Kaylin Lane on the inside for second and third. Lucky to Run wins that. Kaylin Lane got third, followed by a little more summertime rather, finishing.
And if you graduated from Baylor University, you like this one, or if you were a big fan of Elgin Baylor for the Lakers back in the day, you got a good hunch there. But Baylor, the favorite, wins for CC, Carol Cedeno, Tony Pecoraro for Phil DeCosmo. 320, 240, 220. Luck to Run was second with Rosado, 520, 440. That's Lucky to Run, I should say. And Colin Elaine was third for Ryan Powell, 920. Exacta 1980 to try 132.60, double 1840. Pick 3, 94.70, super here, 242.50. And that takes care of the third. Back to the main track for race number 4. Scratch 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. This is a 2-year-old race, and for some reason, a lot of scratches. Sometimes with these babies, there's a cough going through, and maybe that's what happened. A couple of these are re-entered to run tomorrow, but only 4 went, and the big favorite was Marine Layer at 1-5. Here's John Kern with the call.
And they're off. Proper Manners breaks well, goes right for that lead. Icy Lady toward the inside, Marine Layer up on the outside. Now Marine Layer is quickly rushing up to challenge for that lead as they make their way down the backstretch. Singing in Stiletto's got away a step slowly. As they approach the half-mile marker, Proper Manners leads it by a half. Right there, Marine Layer is in a good spot in second, then a gap of 3 lengths further back to Icy Lady and Singing in Stilettos as they make their way into the turn. Opening quarter, 22 and 3. They've got 3/8 to go. Proper Manners being flanked by Marine Layer. Icy Lady, the first timer, is running a good one, and Singing in Stilettos has dropped out of it. We've got 3 across the track with a quarter to go. Proper Manners, Marine Layer between horses, and up on the outside, Icy Lady. All 3 with a shot as they turn for home. The favorite's got her work cut out as Icy Lady, the first-time starter, 6 and neck in front. Marine Layer's trying to battle back on the inside, followed by Proper Manners, who's dropping out. But now it's a 2-horse affair, and Icy Lady still leads it by a length. Marine Layer's trying her best to come back. A battle of the grays, but it's going to be first-timer Icy Lady. Well prepared. Augusta Marin wins by 2 1/4 lengths. Marine Layer has to settle for second, followed by Proper Manners.
First-time starter, Icy Lady, well prepared for the debut here and beat the big favorite again. Icy Lady by Mission Impossible. Augusto Marin for Mike Gorham in the Old Coach Farm, 8 even 210. Marine Layer twice now has failed at big odds, low odds. Fergal Lynch up 210. And third was Proper Manners. The Exacta 12.20, the double, there's no try, the double 20.80. Pick 3, 48.20. Pick 4, 473.20. And no super in there either. Back to the turf for the 5th. Their Bungie, by the way, had no pick for today because Monday, you know, we canceled due to the heat. So he wasn't here to pick a horse for today. So that's no Bungie today. All right, in here, scratch 3, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12. Here's John.
And they're off. Carve away well toward the outside. Bobcat on the inside. Between them, it's Visual Effect. As they race into that first turn, the gray El Grillo settles nicely toward the inside. Up on the outside, Montauk Man and High Multiple drops back to last. As they make their way around the clubhouse turn, Bobcat will dictate the tempo. Leads it by 2 over Visual Effect and Carve right alongside. 2 more lengths to Montauk Man, then 2.5, 2. On the inside, El Grillo. On the outside, it's High Multiple. As they straighten away, opening quarter in a comfortable 24 and 4 for Bobcat. Leads it easily down the backstretch by 2. Carve is chasing in second. Right there toward the inside, it's Visual Effect. 3 lengths further back to El Grillo and Montauk Man side by side. Another 2.5 to High Multiple, the trailer. About 6.5 lengths off that lead as they approach the half-mile marker. Bobcat continues to set the tempo. Half in 47 and 4. Leads it by a length. Carver's right there stalking in second. Then comes Visual Effect, followed by El Grillo. Montauk Man and High Multiple is the trailer with 3/8 to go. Bobcat trying to fend off Carve. It's about 3 lengths further back to Visual Effect trying to mount a rally. Up on the outside, El Grillo, but that easy tempo is paying off for Bobcat now as he cuts the corner, heads for home in control. The 6 and 1, 12 and 1. Bobcat by 3. On the outside, Carve continues to chase. Visual Effect toward the inside. Looks like they're battling for second right now. It's Bobcat still with plenty left down the lane. Bobcat, well handled by Danny Centeno, will win this one clear by about 3. Looks like Carve held on a second over Visual Effect.
And Bobcat was a tiger today on the turf. Yeah, Daniel, it made sense to bet on Centeno. Daniel Centeno up for Jamie Ness. That puts Jamie in a tie with Scott Lake for the early training lead. They both have the same amount of wins now. And Jagger Incorporated, the owner, 6 even, 340 to 10. Carve was second with Cedeno, 7 even, 360. Visual Effect for Fergal Lynch, 210. The exact to 60-20, the try 106-20, the double 30-80, the pick 331-10, and the super 201-20. Back to the main track for race number 6. And scratch the 2 and the 5. So we had some short fields today. We did have 3 turf races, and we stayed away from Belmont, Monmouth, Gulfstream, which is the key to doing, bless you, Bungie, which is the key to doing well in simulcast world. So it'll be interesting to see what our handle is with all this competition and some of these short fields, see how we did. But meanwhile, let's watch these horses scamper here in the 6th.
Nights in, we're set. In there, off. Pretty even start for them all. Down toward the inside, it's Rumblin' Kyle. Between horses, Horse Spotter Carl. Champions Maternal try to settle in behind that group, and with the rail, Tippett advancing quickly into contention, and now Tippett with that rail run there as everyone else seemed to be going wide there around the bend. Has the lead by about a half. Rumblin' Cow racing second, then 2 lengths further back to Horse Spotter Carl as they make their way around the turn. Your trailers are Super Knight and Champions Maternal. Opening quarter goes in 23 and 3 down the backstretch. It's Tippett on the inside, Rumblin' Cow on the outside. 3 lengths further back, Horse Spotter Carl's in a good spot in third. Then a gap of about 4 lengths further back to Super Knight and Champions Maternal, now about 9 or 10 lengths off the lead as they make their way down the backstretch. They've got just over a half mile to go. Opening half goes in 47 and 3. Honest tempo being set on the front end by Tippett and Rumblin' Cow. Horse Spotter Carl is right there. Has had a perfect setup if good enough in third. Then a gap of 4 or 5 lengths further back to Super Knight, and Champions Maternal continues the trail. Into the bend they go. On the front end, Tippett gives way to Rumblin' Cow. Horse Spotter Carl's advancing now, taking over second, going after that leader now. 5 lengths further back to Champions Maternal on the inside, and Super Knight on the outside at the back of the pack. Rumblin' Cow getting out around the bend, losing precious ground, but leads it by 2.5 lengths as they turn for home. Horse Spotter Carl saved all that ground. A late run on the outside from Super Knight, Champions Maternal, down toward the inside, but it's all Rumblin' Kyle. Rumblin', stumbling, bumbling down the lane. Rumblin' Kyle and Antonio Quillis will win this one going away. The battle for second. Looks like Champions Maternal is going to win that battle. Going to be tight for third also on the inside. Horse Spotter Carl hangs on to that spot.
Rumblin' Kyle does it for Antonio Quillis. For Gary Capuano and Daniel Crowley. 680, 320, 240. Champions Maternal for Scampton, 320, 220. And Horse Spotter Carl with Rodriguez, 380. The exacta, 2640, the try, 121.80, the double 33.20, the pick 347.20. To the lucky 7th we go on the 4th. Oh, wait a minute. That winner was another Delaware certified winner. All right, sorry I almost missed that one. I'm just so excited to get to this lucky 7th because it's on the turf and it's 1.5 miles. So going to get your money's worth here. You've had a hard 4th of July. Sit back, relax. This one will take a while. 1.5 miles on the firm turf. Favorite was the 1.
We're about set. And they're off. And Apollo's favorite breaks alertly and quickly goes to the front. The first timer by a length as they make their way down the backstretch the first time. Up on the outside, that's Negotiate. To the inside, Survey is there with Up on the outside, that's Real Factor. Maybe call a little wide into that turn as they make their way around the far turn for the first time, with Apollo's favored, leading it by 2. Negotiates second, Real Factor up on the outside. Clutch Catch is tucked in nicely in 4th. Surveys 2 lengths further back in 5th, followed by Iranistan. Then a gap of 6 lengths to First Degree Burn and Zai. As they come down the home stretch for the first time, opening quarter went in 24-4. Apollo's favorite, now joined by Real Factor for the lead. 2.5 lengths further back, Clutch Catch on the inside. Up alongside that's Negotiate. Survey next in line with right alongside Iranistan. Then a gap of 4 to First Degree Burn and about 6 more to Zai. Opening half goes in 50-1 as they make their way into the clubhouse turn. Apollo's favorite on the inside, Real Factor on the outside are head-to-head. It's about 6 lengths further back now to Clutch Catch under a nice hole by Forrest Boyce in 3rd. Up on the outside, that's Negotiate. Surveys tucked in nicely behind them, with on the outside of that one, Iranistan. They've gone the 6 furlongs in 1:14:01. It's been an honest tempo as they make their way down the backstretch, and the first timer, Apollo's favorite, continues on the front end by a neck. Real Factor second, still 6 lengths to Clutch Catch toward the inside. Up on the outside, it's Negotiate, Iranistan, and Survey. That group is well bunched there, but they're still about 6 lengths behind the top duo. Then comes First Degree Burn, and far back to Zai, having trouble now keeping up. The mile in 1:38-1 as they race into the turn. On the front end, it's still Apollo's favorite and Real Factor going at it head-to-head. About 6 lengths further back, Iranistan is on the move with Clutch Catch toward the inside. Next in line, Survey is trying to get underway, trying to pass Negotiate, but the first timer, Apollo's favorite, still clinging on to the advantage over Real Factor as they turn for home. Apollo's favorite trying to spring the upset, leads it by 2. Now Iranistan is rolling on the outside. Here comes Iranistan and Survey's behind him. Toward the inside, it's still Real Factor hanging in there. Iranistan to the front by a half. Real Factor, a late run from Survey. Iranistan edging away for Andrew Wolfson. Will win this by 2. Real Factor a game second. Survey third. Tight for 4th with Apollo's favorite.
And the master does it again. Jonathan Shepard. Iranistan ready for that 1.5 miles. Did it easily. Andrew Wolfson aboard. As I said, Hall of Famer Jonathan Shepard. He can get them ready to go as long as they want to go. The trainer. Hudson River Farms, the owner. 680, 440, 240. Real Factor was second for Acosta, 420, 220. Survey, the offspring of Galileo, was third for Fergal Lynch, 220. Exacta 28.80, try $13. Double 39.20, pick 3 25.80. Pick 5, 619.30, Super 81.90. And now we've still got 2 more to go. They're both on the main track. And that's the field you're looking at for the 8th race. There was a scratch. Again, a 5-horse field. We'll see if that hurts us in the handle. 5 of them to go, 5.5. Here's John Kern.
Joe, we're about set. In, they're off. And it's a good start for them all. They're scrimmaging for that lead in the early going. My Boy Lenny on the inside, Our Limo Joe on the outside. These two are going to be going at it all the way around, it appears. Then a gap of about 4 lengths to Flying Alex toward the inside halfback, and the trailer is J-Rock. As they speed past the half-mile marker, My Boy Lenny by a half. Our Limo Joe's right there, 4 lengths further back to Flying Alex. Half back toward the inside of that one, and the trailer is J-Rock. Opening quarter in 22 seconds flat. Our Limo Joe on the outside. My Boy Lenny on the inside. Still about 4 lengths to Flying Alex and halfback. And the trailer is J-Rock as they race around the bend. Our Limo Joe trying to put away My Boy Lenny. Flying Alex gaining some ground. Halfback next in line as they turn down the lane. Our Limo Joe angles to the inside. Has it by 3 lengths. Flying Alex up on the outside. Halfback rallies on the inside as My Boy Lenny's thrown in the towel. It's Our Limo Joe now trying to hold on. Rallying on the inside. Halfback up on the outside. It's Flying Alex. Our Limo Joe will stick it out under Carol Cedeno by...
Our Limo Joe wins it for CC. Carol Cedeno, another win for that win machine. Jorge Navarro. For Ron Hendrickson, 420, 280, 220. Halfback was second with Cintron, 5 even 280. Flying Alex with Marin, $4. Exacta, 1840, try 60, 60, double 15, 60. Pick 3, 22, 20. Pick 4, 66, 80. On to the 9th and final for the Arabians. Big favorite in here, Royally Bred at 2-5. Here's the nightcap on the 4th.
And they're off. Miss Paradise away well. Down toward the inside. That's Risky Red. As they make their way down the backstretch, up on the outside. We also have challenges from TM Madam. RV Roulette is also right there as they make their way down the backstretch. Bunched up on the front end, Miss Paradise. In between horses, that's Junior. Down toward the inside, Risky Red rushing up with the rail. Up on the far outside, TM Madam. RV Roulette is now back in the 5th, and Royally Bred is the trailer. The 2-5 favor right now will have to pass them all as they make their way into the turn. On the front end, Miss Paradise and Risky Red head to head. Up on the outside, TM Madam, 3 across the track. Now it's 2.5 lengths further back to Junior. Royally Bred on the inside, not doing much right now as they make their way around the bend. Quarter to go. Risky Red on the inside. TM Madam on the outside. They've got about 4 lengths now. Miss Paradise, Royally Bred now being shaken up as they turn for home. On the front end, it's Risky Red by 1.5 lengths. TM Madam second. Royally Bred is now underway. A 16th to go. Risky Red is sped clear. Royally Bred rallies toward the inside, but it won't be enough. Risky Red will win this one. Royally Bred will get second, followed by TM Madam and Miss Paradise.
Risky Red upsets the big favorite, Yomar Ortega for Scott Powell and Quarter Moon Ranch. 21-20, 440, 340. Royally Bred with Swan. Got rolling late, but not good enough. 220, 210. And TM Madame with Garcia, 640. The last exact of the day, 33.60 the try, 140.40 the double, 60 bucks. Pick 3, 47.80. Super 110.70. And that's a wrap for the 4th of July. So we had those short fields on the main track, but we did have 3 turf races, but mainly we stayed away from the competition. Let's see how the handle was on the 4th. That's the key, staying away. 1,314,003. That's a very good handle with all these tracks: Monmouth, Belmont, Gulfstream, Belterra, Thistle, Louisiana, Lone Star, on and on and on and on. So good job. Thanks for that handle. And thanks for coming out today. We had a nice crowd on hand here on the 4th of July. So we go at it again tomorrow. First post is 1:15. Don't forget Saturday, big day, Delaware Oaks Day, 11 races on Saturday, 4 stakes races. And we have 10 races tomorrow, so plenty of action if you want to take a couple more days off after the 4th here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy birthday, America, and good night.